Hi and welcome to today's Oops a Daisy YouTube video. Today what I'm going to do is set up my to-do list, and I like to make my to-do list a little bit more fun rather than just a running to-do list, so I'm going to go for a bit of a Pac-Man theme. Before I kick off into that, I just wanted to take a little bit of time to go through the tools that I'll be using, because there was a couple of questions after my last video. So the main pens that I use in my journal are the Staedtler Triplus fine liners. I absolutely love them, loads of different colours, and I do have to buy replacements of the black because I use it so frequently that it runs out much quicker than the other ones in the set. The other pens that I have are the old Tombow dual tips, which I love. I actually just treated myself to a new set as a New Year present, and I've gone for the primary colours, which are really nice and bright. And what I'm finding is that now I've switched over into a Scribbles That Matter journal, they take the pen so much better, and actually it means that I don't get any sort of ghosting even when I'm using the really bright colours, kind of the pinks and things. You get very little coming through to the other side, which is brilliant. And finally, I've got some coloured pencils, which I refer to. I have got more in the set. These are just the ones in my carry case. This carry case was actually a cutlery organiser that I got from Next in the sale. And I love it because it looks really smart, and it means that everything's really easily to hand. Got a couple of washi tapes in there. If I can get it out, I actually have a corrector roller, which I go to lots and lots. Whenever I make little errors, I cover it up, and then once you've written it back in, you can barely see the white out. And then obviously Oops a Daisy stencils are an absolute must for my journal. So yeah, we're going to set up the to-do list. So we'll go to my Scribbles That Matter journal. So it's just a one-page spread that I'm going to do today. The stencil that I'm going to be using for this, I keep them all in a Filofax clipbook. I have them punched, just so that they're protected. I'll pop these back in there. Is the 80s favourite stencil. So on that we've got the little Pac-Man design, which is what I'm going to be using today. We've got the jigsaw puzzle pieces, which also make quite a nice to-do list. And the Tetris game pieces, which I've done as a different to-do list. Basically, each one of these, I have my to-do list and I have it colour-coded, and as you complete a to-do, it means you get to add one of these to the game piece that I have down the side of the spread. And the fun is that each time you complete one, you've got to try and fit that piece into the game. Just adds a little bit of fun to your to-do list. So what I'm going to do with this one is actually have the Pac-Man design running around the edge of the page, and then my tick boxes for my to-dos in the centre, and then for each tick box it's going to refer to the Pac-Man eating a certain number of pieces, which means we'll colour it in as I go around the page. Hopefully it'll make more sense as I go along. So I'm going to start off with the top of the page. Pac-Man in the corner, just lining up with the edge of the dots, probably there. And just by using stencils, it means that you can go around really quickly. And I think what I'm going to have is one of the little extra designs like this kind of thing in the corners. So I'll just move it along, place it over, just to make it fit the size of the page. A little ghost in the corner. And then move them down the sides. One of the cherries in the middle of that side. dots. This Pac-Man design is also really good for, I've done it for a weight loss tracker as well, which is quite apt because the Pac-Man is eating the pounds as they go round the tracker. One more down the other side. Just makes your kind of trackers a little bit more fun and interesting. I do this kind of a bit more fun to-do list for my long-term to-dos. I think this would be a bit time intensive to just do for kind of your daily to-do list, but so this is kind of everything that I need to get done in January, the long-term things that have been sitting on my to-do list for a while, and hopefully having this kind of tracker will just make me a little bit more inclined to actually get some stuff done. More cherry. Last row of dots now. Lovely. So that's the kind of basic outline. I'm just going to give my Pac-Man a little eye. And then add in my to-do boxes. And I'm going to do a double row, so it just gives me a bit more room to write in things on my to-do list. And what I'm just going to add in at the top there is just a little title for the page. So I'm just going to put Pac-Man says. Get it done. And that's the kind of basis to it, and then what I need to do is add in my to-dos. So I need to call the council. I need to get my car washed. Okay, and that kind of thing, and add more and more in. And basically every time I tick a to-do, I'm going to colour in one of these, and what I will do actually is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. So roughly I think for every one that I get done, Pac-Man gets to eat 2, and that's my code, and the aim is to kind of get Pac-Man the whole way around the game. So that's basically my Pac-Man to-do list, just a little bit of fun in there. Once I start getting things done, it means I can add lots of colour to it with my Tombos. So I'll probably go for kind of a 3 colour system just so that it's nice. So maybe something like, what was my other one that I like, nice and bright? Maybe those 3, and just kind of keep them in as they're going round. So thank you for watching today. I hope you found it interesting. I'm planning on doing a few more videos, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button to follow me and see all of my upcoming videos, and check out my Facebook page and Instagram page at Oops A Daisy UK. Thank you.